Comic Book Trap House, back in your face, live from the place, Brooklyn, New York. Right here, I got my peoples with me. Right over here,
Hello, everybody.
I got D Strong.
What's
To my
going
right,
on?
right down here, of course, my homie Rusty Metal. BX all day representing.
Yeah. Hi,
Man, this is it, man.
Yes.
The Trap House, we're back. Now, like we said last time, we haven't really gotten onto any scheduled act or anything yet, but that's coming soon. Right now, we just coming at you when we need to come at you. And tonight's one of those nights. How y'all doing out there, man? Fellas, y'all all right?
Good, bro.
Everything is good. Everything is good. We went digging today.
Oh,
Right? Everybody went digging. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's Wednesday,
right.
man. It's new comic book day, man. You know, we got all kinds of stuff to talk about, man. New books, information, all kinds of shit changing with stories and all kind of stuff happening, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Every Wednesday is Christmas, like a lot of us say.
Yes.
Right.
Wednesday, Christmas Day.
So we got some goodies to get into tonight. Shit, what better way to start it off than to go over this week's brand new releases, the Wednesday goodies. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you grab?
Well, let's take a look at the stack right here real quick. Let's just see. Let's take a look at this little stack over here. Oh God.
Man, you went in.
Woo! That's today's haul.
Yeah, we went in.
That's today's haul. Looks like that all the time, man. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, it's gonna be a light week. Always walk out with the same.
It's like, un chipito.
You see what you're easing back into the game, like an old man into a warm bath. You know what I'm saying?
It's like caroms, but I just got my 2-finger spades.
Yeah, oh man!
Wow. All right, man. Let's see. You know what I'll start off with? I'll start off with an independent one that we can actually that we can talk about, because I think we both got this one, didn't we? D?
Oh yeah.
Both of y'all got that.
Cop that
one.
There it is. Bloodshot.
So what's going on with that?
I think this is the 4th volume of Bloodshot. This is the first issue reboot again of Bloodshot. Of course, they're going to be giving this property some love right now because of the movie that's being filmed. Vin Diesel starring, coming out next year. I think it's next year. I'm pretty sure it's next year.
Wow.
So they're getting Bloodshot back into the bloodstreams, everybody. I truthfully, I'm familiar with the character, but I've never read it. I have a couple Bloodshot issues thrown in here and there. Of course, I got a couple copies of Bloodshot #1. That's like one of the biggest dollar bin pieces of fodder that you can find all over the earth. You won't have any problem finding Bloodshot #1, Volume 1 anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it was very heavily printed. But,
so what is this then that we picked up? What is that? That's not Volume 1?
No, absolutely not. No. This is like Volume 4, like I said earlier.
Oh, okay.
Bloodshot's been around for a minute, so yeah.
Okay. That's up and out the game.
It's a reboot. The story is pretty good though. What did you think about the story?
I like the story, and like I was saying a little earlier, I thought the dialogue was okay. I don't know. Thought it could have been better on the dialogue, but I think it's dope. But the idea of the character was dope with the nanites and all that, and I like how he's got the ability to spread his nanites around and infect other people so they could be part of his team and he can control them. That's kind of ill.
Right.
And he seems like a dope character, man. I hope the movie takes off. I really do.
He's got a lot of abilities, man. I didn't know the extent of his powers, but after reading that, I'm like, damn, this dude is damn near unstoppable and shit.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit. And then I hope that, like you said, that movie, the Vin Diesel movie, man, if that takes off and franchises out, then hell, Bloodshot might be worth something. It might not be in the dollar bins no more.
Exactly. It might be something that you glad you soaked up back in the day. I know I got plenty of them. Yeah, man. So that was definitely a nice independent find. I think it was Valiant Comics, of course, dropping that. Of course, the one that I read from Marvel Powers of X, baby. The big dog of every week.
Right.
This is the 5th issue of Powers of X. Every time this comes out, it drops some kind of amazing pivotal moment in the mutant lore, and this one's no different. This one is kind of going over the history of Cerebro that we've never really heard too many details about, and Professor X and Forge are figuring out new ways to program Cerebro to do what it needs to do right now to populate Krakoa and bring forth the new mutant revolution that's happening right now. It's amazing. It wasn't too much action and shit like that in this particular issue, but it's pivotal just as much as any of the other ones because of the stuff that's happening in the background, man. It's amazing.
It doesn't always have to be action packed like we was talking about earlier, Russ. You know,
exactly.
As long as the story is floating.
Story's floating, yeah.
Especially when you have writers like Jonathan Hickman at the helm taking care of business, man. He's been killing the series all the way through. Number 5 is no different. And of course, you know, I'm addicted to this stuff, so I had to pick up all the fucking variants. Not all of them, but the ones I liked.
That's what I'm saying. When I went into the day today, I was so overwhelmed with so much stuff that I had to get. It was like, wow.
Who knows? So beautiful he had to get to.
It's like
this is a connecting variant. This actually connects.
Damn, that's Storm?
Yeah, this connects with the previous issue. So I had to buy. I bought a couple of those. I bought a couple of these so that I could, you know, connect it all together. I just haven't gotten them yet. They're supposed to be coming in the mail, so I'm still waiting for last week's House of X haul.
So no.
Actually, I do have a fresh delivery today that we'll be unboxing on the live show tonight.
Stop staring.
So they could be in there. It could be.
Stop what?
No, you froze, bro. I was like, stop staring, D. You were just like,
hopefully it'll straighten itself out.
Yeah. It's all good, bro. Oh my God.
You know, real quick, keeping it on with the Marvel shit. Absolute Carnage tie-ins this week. One from Miles Morales, number 2. Absolute Carnage. He got taken over by the Carnage symbiote in the last issue. We're gonna see if he can break out of that and help himself out in this one. And of course, Amazing Spider-Man number 30 with the Absolute Carnage tie-in.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy right there.
Oh yeah, that's lovely.
Keeps getting fucked up. Carnage is just fucking everybody up right now.
Yeah. Gotta have the Carnage.
All right. Good stuff. Now, what? Give us. Let's see another one of your pickups from this week, D.
Man, I just got. Well, like I said, when I went in, I was a little overwhelmed because there's so much stuff I'm trying to get back into it. So I need to go there and take my time next time because I was pressed to go to work, you know.
Yeah.
But I picked up the Kill Crew, the Punisher Kill Crew.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get into that because
that's a good one to mess with. Definitely.
Are they on the 3rd issue right now, maybe? Or what?
Actually, I think the second one just came out. If I'm not mistaken, 2nd or 3rd. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But, so they're not too far into it.
When I copped this one, the 2 was already sold out. So
okay.
So that's why I got this. I would have got them both, but and then I grabbed this one. It's volume 1, Batman Last Night on Earth.
Good one.
Yeah.
Which is the end of the world, and he's investigating who did it and why.
That's that classic Snyder Capullo team up right there.
That's actually. Let me check it out. So that's all I got. They gave me some swag, just so you know, I'm gonna be up on my game now because he gave me the preview, so I'll be able to see what's coming. And I'll be ready. So
that's how you get the good look in right there with the previews.
Yeah, that book is fantastic.
I always make sure I stay up on the previews too. This joint came out today.
Oh,
previews. Venom Island coming out.
Oh,
Venom Island.
Yeah, that's the next step after this absolute carnage shit is the wrap. The next step, is, of course, is Venom Island. Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Bro, I got a question on that whole thing too. Reed Richards is in this from the Ultimate universe. Is that what? And he's playing the Maker.
Yeah, that Reed Richards is the Maker.
So he's a villain.
Yeah. Depends on
your point of view, right?
Yeah,
he's an anti-hero. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
He'll kill you if he has. He's not the Reed Richards who's like, well, let's think about this. He's just like, fuck it, you're dead. Is that how he is or no?
Yeah, he's realized that,
and he looks ill too.
That his
look is crazy.
Damn near the master of the universe. He's,
I mean, if he combines with Carnage, that I can imagine that would just be.
There's a lot of things happening, man. Right now, you got to read these.
I gotta get in there.
Absolute Carnage.
Gotta get in there.
Read it, because the Maker is definitely involved.
Right. That's what I heard. That's why I got to get on there.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely looking for him to get engulfed by some kind of symbiote pretty soon. That's gonna be terror.
Hey, Russ, did you grab anything? You grabbed some shit, right?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I got a few. I got my regulars, which was the latest Absolute Carnage, and then I got some dollar buys because I love the dollar buys, man. I'm just.
Let's keep up. Go start the new stuff first before we're gonna do the dollar bins in a minute.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. I got two of these right here. This is Marvel Comics 1000, where it talks about the 80 years of, and they got like 10 different variants. But when I saw this one, I was like, yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Surfer coming through like.
Variant.
I
shit, Indy.
Yeah, you heard. They going by the crib. Matter of fact, I gotta go change a tie. I'll be right back.
And of course, the Absolute Carnage and the Savage Avengers did that. That's the latest and greatest for me. And then last, as far as new. They had this free magazine of, well, if you guys, the Marvel Universe, the free magazine. Okay. Yeah, I had to get two of them because I was like, wow, that's different.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And the cover is like really ill. And he said free, it's free. I saw it on a card somewhere, and I just called the store right away. I said, you got any more, please? Because we know how free goes, how fast free is, So that's pretty much it right there.
They definitely run through the free shit.
Yeah.
Word, man. Yeah, I mean, just to run through the rest that I got, I got the new Kylo Ren. This is supposed to be canon to Star Wars, because we didn't get too much information about him and the Knights of Ren through those two shitty movies they put out. So
yeah, I was going to say, I hope he's not
going to give us a little more insight into the character. You know what I'm saying? So
great.
I don't buy the Star Wars stuff all the time, you know what I'm saying? But
is he not the whiny pussy that he is in the movie? Is he getting
we'll
it?
See.
Okay.
We'll see. Because that's definitely
determined, right?
I bought the Strike Force #1. This is the wraparound variant, mortal variant with Winter Soldier and shit. I don't know who wraps around with it. I can't remember. But actually, I didn't even try.
Winter Soldier, huh?
Yeah, I didn't try to pick this one up, but I wanted the regular A cover, but I picked this one up by mistake. Whatever. We'll see.
Is Strike Force a squad, or is that?
Yeah, I think Blade isn't. I can't. Strike.
Nice.
Wow. I'm gonna read it. It's a brand new. It's a new crew, but
I gotta grab it.
Let's see what it's all about. Let's see what it's about. And I picked this one up because Chris Claremont and Bill Sienkiewicz have come together for the New Mutants War Children joint.
Yeah, I was gonna grab that too.
I mean, those two. Chris Claremont is, of course, the mutant.
Chris Claremont,
king of writing. We haven't seen. This Hickman is the best stuff we've seen since the Claremont classics with the mutants. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see him back with one of my favorite artists, Bill Sienkiewicz. But I picked this cover up thinking it was Bill Sienkiewicz. It looks a lot like his style, but it's not him. It was Simmons.
Well, give me an example of of dudes. What is one of his most famous writings for Claremont?
Oh man, the X-Men runs in the hundreds, man. Like he was in charge of the X-Men for such a large run. You know what I'm saying?
Like what years are you talking about?
In the 90s, right?
90s?
Yeah, in the 80s also. I mean,
80s, 90s.
Yeah. I mean, he took over he brought mutants into like the more modern type of era. You know what I'm saying? And from when he took that shit over, it became like what's known as kind of like the new era for them. You know what I'm saying? And it's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, the from the Dark Phoenix saga, you know what I'm saying, all the way down to all those different type of things, the Fall of the Mutants, Mutant Massacre, all that type of stuff that he was a part of all that. I mean, not a part of it. He created.
And now he's doing the New Mutants right now.
Well, yeah. This is just a one shot. I think this might be a series, but it's just good to see somebody like him back on it. You know, crazy. And the last Marvel one was Marvel Presents right here, number 9.
Okay.
Those are good team up plots. Speaking of plot, going into my first independent pickup, The Plot. This one was a dope cover homage.
I was going to say the artist, bro.
This is a cover homage to the first appearance of Swamp Thing. House of Secrets number 92, I think it was the first issue. Yeah. This is like a homage to House of Secrets number 92.
And these are indies.
That's the regular cover. But I started reading this shit, man. And I got about halfway through it. Man, this shit is good. It's hard.
Good?
It's hard. I can't wait to finish reading it. It's very well written and it's violent and raw. I would love to see that in a movie. And I picked up Safe Sex from Image.
Safe Sex? Okay.
Yep. This was caught in a little reader buzz. They actually had signing event at some spot, some boutique downtown here in Manhattan tonight for this book. I couldn't make it. I got a bunch of shit to do before I take off in the morning, man. But this had a signing event tonight here in the city. A lot of people bought this and went down and got it signed. They might have even been dropping an exclusive at the event. I'm not too sure. A new variant. I'm not 100% on that. But that's supposed to be some good stuff. From DC this week, Batman Superman number 2.
Mm-hmm.
The Shazam Who Laughs. Nice. I think, spoiler alert, we finally get the Superman Who Laughs in this too, if I'm not mistaken, man.
Hey, while we're on the subject of Shazam, did you guys see the movie and what'd you think?
No, that movie was fantastic, man. They killed it.
It was, man.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. Yes, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Lighthearted.
Right. Lighthearted, very
fucking, yeah. It was great.
I can't hate it.
Good job with that.
Yeah. They that's 100% thorough joint, you know. All right, DC, my cover of the week, Action Comics 1015.
Who was that girl?
That's Naomi. Naomi, who has one of the dopest breakout series in DC over this year. Man, how in demand is her series? It was only like a 6-issue run or 5 or 6 issues, and she's a dope new character created by Michael Bendis.
Yeah, she looks fucking awesome, bro. The way
she's sick. She's dope. And
is that a painting ready? Does it look like it was a painting that they just threw on the cover?
Lucio Perillo did this cover right here, man. He's an amazing artist.
And that ink looks wild, man. Look like he just went crazy with the brush. That's nice.
He don't fuck around, man.
Yeah, that's fancy. Superman is looking pissed off.
So I saw the promotion for this a few months ago. I couldn't wait to get this one, and it came out today. This is the regular cover A for it right here. Naomi showing up for the first time.
Batman in the back. You see that thing? Wow. Sick.
Yeah, that's high.
Yeah, this is her first time breaking out of her own mini series and actually in continuity of DC universe.
Right.
So I
That's
can't wait
hard.
to see what happens in that and see her finally connect with some legendary other heroes. It's good to see new characters coming about.
Yeah, who knows? She might get involved in if they continue the Justice League thing.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll get in there. You know what I mean?
She's dope. I highly recommend checking out her series, Naomi. It just came out this year. It's not hard. It's not easy to find. You're not going to just go out there and find those issues because people were fiending for that shit when it came out. But you can read it digitally. This is another one that came out today. The Batman White Knight. This is the Gordon variant.
Batman Curse of the White Knight. Who's the White Knight?
White Knight. This is kind of a flip on the Joker and Batman. In this type of story, Joker is kind of more of the anti-hero type of flavor, and Batman is out there fucking shit up. Joker's the White Knight. I haven't read it all. I think that's the premise. I haven't really completely. I don't know.
Wow.
I might be wrong.
Sounds interesting. They split.
Yeah.
Scrolls.
Exactly. But yeah, Gordon. Wow. That's the variant for him.
Love it.
And the last one for today, Arlene.
Yeah, I was gonna get that too, man. I'm fucking up.
Is that a variant?
Black label?
That's brand new.
There is a variant. There is a variant.
Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. Yeah.
It's an origin story, right?
I believe so. This is like a retelling of Harley's origin.
She kind of looks like the actress too. What's her name? Oh.
I'm looking forward to reading this because
that's why the movie, the actress. Oh,
yeah.
Harley Quinn was created in the cartoons and brought over into the comics. So she's not originally from the comic book. So it's really dope to see that kind of transition and flip side of character development. So that was this week's haul, and
a beauty.
A lot of good ones again, as always, man. Unbelievable.
Wednesday Christmas.
Shit, you gotta say the theme. You gotta say the theme for the unboxing, man.
It's like wedding, trees and roses.
Go ahead and do it now. Hold on.
We gotta do that together, D.
All right. Yeah. Y'all ready to fucking start with the goddamn crooning?
Be fucked up and be like,
get it in.
Are you doing it? Oh, you got one.
Yeah, that's it. I got something brand new that came in the mail today.
All right.
And now this is our new unboxing segment. And this is how we set it off. While I'm opening this shit up.
Go ahead.
We're gonna think,
I got
how these niggas singing theme song, right?
Time. It's like,
let's see what's in here, man.
It's like candied hearts and mistletoes. I need to learn the lyrics on that one. It's like, it's like Wednesday Christmas. It's like ready smoking trees and rust. Lounging, drinking all types of stuff. It's like, and it's I can't.
And it's Wednesday.
Yes, and it's Wednesday. Will be
very special Wednesday.
Yes, for me, Nancy and Rusty Meadow.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Bacardi. But yeah, bro.
All right,
I'm gonna learn the words to it, and I'm gonna switch the whole thing around, and then Russ will team up on it. And
he's unboxing, so it's just like,
there it is.
There you go.
Oh, it's gonna be a wrap.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be a wrap. We're gonna get that.
Open that up. Ready? Come on, D.
Yeah.
This is Wednesday.
Yeah.
We gotta say it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
All right, here we go. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
No, we tripping.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
what you get?
What we got here? All right, this is what I was hoping for. This is what I was expecting. Wondering when the hell they were gonna send my shit.
Very special Christmas.
Already see, yeah. Yeah, let's get it in, baby.
Love it.
It's your time.
bro.
It's your time, Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful stuff right there, man.
That's it.
They don't know how we do. All right,
What drunk old men do.
let's see. Here we have
Oh.
what I was waiting for last week's editions of House of X. This is the flip side. This is the other side to what I was just showing you. Okay, that's cover A, of course, to House of X 4. With Apocalypse coming out the fucking woodwork like what? What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Summons me. Yeah. Oh, man.
And of course, the connectors. Now, this is the other side. Remember the shit that I just showed you with Storm?
Right. So how many do you need?
This is the other side to that.
And are you gonna? So you get 2 of everything. One to read. The other one, you got to build a frame for that, dog. How many comics do you need to make the full?
Well, they do double connectors between House of X and Powers of X. So it's only 2 for these connecting joints. Sometimes those connectors go all the way up to 10 fucking issues. Like Spider-Geddon with 11 connecting issues and shit.
Oh man!
But this shit right, these always come out as 2. So I copped a couple. I was trying to find the other one right quick so I could show y'all how they go down. Oh, here we go. Yeah. See. Let me see if I can connect.
So that's the flip side of that? Oh, no, I see.
Yeah, hold on.
Wait, how do they connect? No, those don't.
Like this. It's like this they connect.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Ooh, you gotta frame them up when they. So is there gonna be top, bottom, and sides, or they just kind of go?
No, it's just like that. It's just those 2. It's House of X. House of X comes out 1 week. Powers of X comes out 1 week.
Oh,
and they go back and forth.
You can still side by side frame them.
So for every issue, there's one connecting cover. You know what I'm saying? So for issue 1 and issue 1 of House of X,
and issue 1 of
X,
House
you
of
got to
X.
connect the variants.
Slap.
And so on all the way through. So I've got all the connectors so far.
Oh.
But that's a genius move right there for them.
Yeah, that's great stuff, man. So I'm happy to fucking have that. I was waiting because, without my House and Powers of X, I feel,
Did you put?
Like something's wrong.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man. So let's get into this movie shit, man.
Movies.
You already said that you was ready about that, man.
Movies.
Now, we were talking in the last episode, we were going pretty heavy about all this recasting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's like how social justice has come so far into play with everybody making their decisions on who's playing who. And
yes.
Everybody wanting to be represented. And
yes. Yeah, whatever, man. I mean, I get it, but as like you said, the older head.
If we want to see what we want to see.
Right.
But we took it upon ourselves, to kind of give a little precursor. We're gonna give our predictions about who we think in this current
the future of movies.
Yeah, in this culture of fucking social justice and everybody wanting to be included in
this crybaby era.
Yeah, the crybaby era.
Yeah,
we got some predictions as to who we think is gonna be cast for some pretty popular characters going forward in the future. Y'all ready to fuck with that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'd just like to say that this segment, folks, is brought to you by the New York City Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. All right.
You got to come up with a name for this part.
And give them Bacardi while they're at it.
Yeah. Yeah, while they're sitting on a bench.
Give them little kids a shot.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Horrible. I'm horrible.
Woo.
They're going to cry about this one. I don't care.
Oh, man.
Go, Ready.
We came up with 5 different characters, popular characters who we got movies from, some have current movies. Some have movies upcoming. Some are reboots of classics that we've already seen. I've got a couple unexpected ones that you might not know is happening right now.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking what we might even set it to where they come up and look at this and go,
Good word. Just freeze.
Like no, dude, it was funny.
You get
Because your face
stunned.
was froze, bro. Oh, man, you did that pretty good. You did that pretty good.
Right on time. It was right on
That
time.
wasn't a glitch, huh? Damn.
Yeah, because people
Glitch.
working with you over there.
it is, bro. It wants me to update some fucking device. Probably the camera. Anyway, let's do this.
All good, dude.
All right.
So
So let's do this. I'm gonna show y'all now who we're gonna our decisions for future casting.
all the memes, yeah.
Let's pull this up.
Okay, Batman.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna start with our homie Batman.
The Batman is right around the corner.
Now you know they just started all these new castings and new production for the new Batman that's coming out, and the kid from like what was it? One of those
Twilight.
Yeah, the Twilight kid is playing Batman now.
Yeah,
and all
right.
that good stuff.
All right.
I think in this day and age, we need to be more diverse with Batman.
You think? Okay, I'd love to see what you come up with.
I think that we need some real representation with Batman.
Yeah.
Anybody could be the bat. Anybody could have fallen into a hole and got influenced by some bats, right?
Word. I mean, anybody could have been. I want to see what you came up with.
But we need somebody edgy, man.
I think so.
Somebody hard. That somebody who can really represent. That's why I think Rich Chigga. Rich Chigga, fam.
Oh man.
Bro, he's mad at that role.
We need a real Chinese nigga. The first Chinese nigga
Batman
is gonna be Batman, dog. Come on, man. You hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
Crazy. He comes from a multi-billion-dollar Chinese food restaurant chain.
Started in the Bronx.
Yeah, bro.
Worldwide.
Has a thick New York accent, bro. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. he ate a radioactive fried bat with fried rice.
exactly. That his pops pulled out the dumpster.
Oh.
All right. Moving on. Of course, a big picture that came out this year. Captain Marvel. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's time that we switch up these roles, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's way too many white women in movies.
I believe so. I mean, look at this entitled woman right here. She's pissed.
Ton of them.
She's not gonna get pulled over by any police officers, bro.
Nobody's gonna fuck with her.
She's chilling.
We need somebody, who really more embodies the plight of the feminists.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think?
Jesse Smollett.
That face too, just
Oh man,
Come on, man. He wouldn't make a better fucking Captain Marvel. Blonde hair and all that.
Juicy Smollett is perfect for
Juicy
that role.
Smollett needs to be the new motherfucking Captain Marvel.
He's perfect for that role.
Juicy Smollett.
They need to get his
God
on the phone
ASAP.
and pitch this to him.
Come on, man. And with that exact expression, look at her. Look at her. That's it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's a beauty. She should have the same haircut too. Just with that
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Blonde hair and all that. We gotta trim off all that fucking
The dark roots and then it's straight.
Yeah.
We can't trim the beard off though. We gotta be politically correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Keep the beard. Keep the beard.
Keep the beard,
Yeah.
you know.
The rugged roots into the blowout.
And in part 2, starring Jesse Smollett, he's gonna be attacked by 2
Salute, thank you.
by two black Eternals in the night.
Okay.
Oh man.
You're gonna be
Oh,
attacked by Magneto.
Yeah, man. and what's his man? And give him a beat down. Yeah.
Oh God.
Wow.
It's time though. We making revolutionary choices on the comic book trap house.
I think we are.
Y'all need to take note. Take note. They better not bite our ideas, man. If these castings happen,
they make
Yeah.
check.
That's what I'm saying. Juicy Smollett,
coming to collect.
you owe some dough. You take that.
Right. I'm putting real ideas out there.
Olay.
Are you ready for the next one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's see. Here's another character who we all loved, but we was just taken away from us. Luke Cage.
Oh,
Come on, man. How great was the Netflix show? Everybody was down with it. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple seasons.
Outstanding.
Snatched it off the air. But you know why I think they snatched it off the air was because
it's because of Marvel, the whole Disney thing, I think, right?
Nah, man, because we need a more diverse motherfucking Luke Cage, man.
You're right. What was I thinking?
No, matter of fact, let me. We need a less diverse Luke Cage.
Right.
He's already diverse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We need to flip that.
We do.
You know?
Yeah.
Make it right for today.
I can't wait.
We can still keep to the core of the character. We can still stay true to the name, and instead of Luke Cage, we could just have my man Luke Perry.
R.I.P. to the G.
R.I.P. Luke Perry.
I think he would have got the role.
Hey man, come on! In this day and age of putting,
he would have got the role.
Posthumous characters into the movie. We could put that with Princess Leia and all that. Princess Leia is going to be in the new Star Wars movie.
Kid.
I was thinking we could do
his first episode. A kid will come flying through the plate glass window, and it'll be him following after him, chewing the kid's gum like little bastard.
Come on, man! All we need is a green screen, man. We got Perry in the house.
That's true. I didn't think about that. Luke Perry.
Luke Perry.
Luke Cage.
Oh man!
Why are you laughing, man? That's real.
Man. No, I agree.
It's so ingenious, man. That's perfect.
Like I said, if they start biting,
they better not fucking bite us.
They better not bite because we can go back to this footage and call them.
Exactly.
Oh man!
Copyright, trademark, comic book trap house, right now.
Yes.
Luke. All right, man. I think those three right there, man.
Yeah, I mean, they don't need to say
heavies,
more.
Those big heavies, man.
Yeah. You saw it first, folks, on Comic Book Trap House.
That's it. That's Marvel and DC phase 5 through 9 right there.
Outstanding choices.
Put Juicy Smollett back up. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Smollett, but it's Juicy Smollett.
He's like, man, this universe got me constipated.
Oh shit, fam.
Oh shit. Oh
this
man.
Is straight bullshit.
Oh man. That is.
Oh.
I mean, we got to do what we got to do.
We got to keep coming. We got to keep bringing these ideas to the forefront. This stuff.
Oh yeah, you wear that well. Honey.
This is the future of movies, folks.
Yes, it is.
And we're going to be a part of it. So.
All right, let's keep it moving.
All
right. Of course. We had Luke Perry. Don't forget about that, man. Don't forget. All right, now let's move on to a classic that we talked about last week that's being reboot. Something from our young days that we loved a lot. Motherfucking.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about that. That's right. Nino Brown.
Nino Brown.
Played by the masterful Wesley Snipes.
Now, you know that they're redoing New Jack City.
I heard.
They just started leaking out a little information about that. They're going to be casting people pretty soon. Now, Nino Brown, Lord knows, and that whole movie, Lord knows that was just overflowing with, diversity, man. We need to take that out, man. Too much diversity going on in that, man.
We need to fix that.
We need to tighten it up.
We need to go one-dimensional on their ass.
Either that, or we just got to take it to another diverse level. You know what I'm saying? A level of diversity that hasn't been represented in the hood as much as it should be.
Like Nino gentrification type shit.
Let's genderfy this guy.
Let me tell you, man. You know who would be another action star? Someone who's an action star that can take on a role, kick some ass, and take no names. Motherfucking Lucy Liu.
Any of you motherfuckers have a problem with it?
Like, yeah, that bitch got some big ass hands.
Keep black hands. Black hands in the movie too.
Lucy Liu. Yeah, that's good. Oh man.
Oh man, I love the hat. She's
styling, man. That's straight fucking pimpetry right there.
I'm thinking so, bro.
Telling you.
Wow, you got to look at that though. Check that out though.
Well, the feminists they couldn't say a thing about this. They'd be all on board.
Man, please, we're doing them a favor right now, man. We're putting people in position of power that the public would never have even allowed until the comic book trap house broke those kind of walls down.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
we're here for y'all.
No, that is Lucy Liu is just perfect.
Fantastic actor.
She's very sweet, cozy, sweet. Yeah. And the attitude just is like there.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
The first time I saw New Jack City, I was like, nope, that should be Lucy Liu.
Instead of handing out turkeys, she could hand out like cosmetics and shit. Should just be like, here's some Chanel. I know you're starving, but you gotta look good.
It could happen. It could happen, man. All right, now we got one more to go.
All right.
There's a TV show that's coming back.
Okay.
A very popular TV show. I've watched a few episodes. I wasn't like a fan or anything like that. I didn't watch it religiously. If it was on and there was nothing else to do, I would check it out or whatever. But she was always one of America's sweethearts, lighthearted, to the point, pushing issues. Our girl, Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster.
Yeah.
Now she's coming back.
They're gonna do that show. They're gonna redo that show too.
And from what I hear, it's not gonna be redo of some new little kid playing Punky Brewster. It's the actual actress coming back on some present day. This is my life as an older person type Punky Brewster.
Okay. Did she get a? This is kind of off subject. Did she get a? Bro, I've seen pictures of her, bro. She's got like 44 triple D's right now.
Oh, really?
Did she reduce those mugs for the show? Because
I don't know. I don't know what the whole deal is, with her.
She got like those like 30 pounds of
background and all that type of stuff. There's absolutely no clue. But I'll tell you this. If we're gonna have a new Punky Brewster show and it's gonna be her at present age, and we're talking about somebody who's a light-hearted TV comedian, somebody who is just enjoyed and loved by America all around.
Yes.
But diverse, because there definitely wasn't no diversity in Punky Brewster.
No.
I think it's time to bring some goddamn diversity to Punky Brewster. And the new one should be my motherfucking homie, Terry Crews. Terry Crews is the new Punky.
Oh my goodness!
The Goldilocks, and then no shirt, just fucking back.
That puts the 44 triple D's all in perspective now. You know, look at his face. He's like, now what?
Yeah, what are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready for some lighthearted comedy or what?
Yeah. And the dog's just looking like, you gonna give me that biscuit already?
It's like making my way downtown. Held it fast, held it fast, then it gets down. The white chick thing.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of.
You.
When I saw that White Girls movie back in the day, and Terry Crews was doing that shit, I was like, boom, Punky Brewster.
Oh my God.
And now it's going to be a reality because of the Comic Book Trap House.
I believe it. I believe it's going to happen.
They're watching us out there, man.
Yeah.
Man. Paramount's looking at us. Columbia, all of them. They're looking at us live right now. And
the producers are going, why didn't we think of that?
They're scrambling. They're going to the boardrooms right now like, oh, shit.
Exactly. So we're going to do it. I hope we do this every week, man, because I want to see more of these possible movie, like you said, the bring this diversity thing going on in the movies, man. We need to do it on both sides.
Exactly.
Because I just really want to fuck people's heads up, especially the younger kids.
The super producer, Big Russ, super producer Rusty Metal down there chiming in on all.
Are you getting the I don't even know the.
Oh my God! I can just see him in the car right now, just wilding out like.
Or just trying to make a beat to that. I get the acapella, make my own beat
with the red. Make sure you got the red cup though.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be the theme song for the casting. Man. We got to come up with names and for all these segments, man, and theme songs, and we got to get it in. But yeah, I think that was. What do y'all think about the first set of casting decisions?
I think it's great. I definitely want to see Juicy Smollett and some more stuff.
Juicy Smollett. Now the Lucy Liu. Can you go back to that Lucy Liu real quick, bro?
All right, let's see. Let's bring back Lucy right quick.
Yes, please.
Hold on. There she goes.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about that?
She looks fly, man. She looks fly with the truck jewels on.
Yeah, I think she's ready, man.
I think so
She's
too.
ready for prime time.
I collect your fucking head. Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say,
No! That's it. Super
Big Russ in the house. That's it. Screaming that shit out the side of the Jeep like, now's the fucking time. Holding somebody's head. You know? Lucy Liu. Yes.
That's it, man.
Tech City Rude Boot. It's over.
Oh my God.
Done.
Rusty Metal with the on the fly sound bites. That's
we got to keep that going too.
Tag team.
For sure.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Now's the fucking.
And don't forget about Rich Figure. Don't forget about Rich Figure.
Oh man. Yo, look at his face. And that jaw is just crazy.
He come to mean business, man. He's like, nah, y'all niggas can't fuck around with the trigger, cuz.
You got to bring his Joker next week. You got to bring Joker in. You got to bring the best possible Joker for this guy to fight. You know?
Oh my God, that's right. We need to have the villains. We need to cast the rest of the film. You're right about that, man.
Man, it's been getting a lot of flack.
Nah, I think the people will agree with all of our stuff, man. I think we've actually started a revolution right here.
Right.
This is unbelievable, you know. One thing that I think that we need to explore next week is more representation from our Indian cultures, or Pakistani, you know, or Muslim side of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Red Dot Special.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we can't just depend on Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel for that. You know what I'm saying? We need more of that. So we're gonna explore that next week too.
Find some good stuff there.
Word up. And all my Burmese niggas out there, I got you too.
Oh man, Burmese, let's do it, bro.
Everybody's getting it. Everybody's getting represented on the Comic Book Trap House, not just the few.
Right. We could do like a Vietnamese superhero too, like Captain Pho.
Exactly. I think we need to explore
What's that noise, Russ?
the furthest reaches of the world and really find some people who aren't being represented. Because if you ask me, all these complaints are coming from people who are heavily fucking representative. What about the other motherfuckers? I've never seen a Moluccan in a movie.
No, never. I want an Aborigine. You know what I'm saying? I want the Aborigine.
Oh man.
The Comic Book Trap House is coming to the goddamn rescue.
Exactly, bro. I want
like, so before we get out, we still got about 10 more minutes. I want to see some of the dollar bin finds that y'all been fucking with, man. Let's see those dollar bin finds, Russ.
Oh, all right. Okay, so you want to put that screen back ready real quick?
Oh yeah, my bad.
No, it's all good. Yeah. See you later, my man. Or Friday Rye. Call him Wang Hang Low. Yeah.
Rich Chigga. Have you seen that nigga's video?
No, I've heard
it. Please do yourself a favor and just watch that shit after we finish.
Is he the one that did a song with Ghostface?
I don't know.
I think he did a song with Ghost, but I think Ghost did a song.
One of the homies let me see that shit a couple of days ago, man, and that just blew my mind, man. I was like, wow.
I guess I just got these 4 right here. I thought I got more. Didn't I buy a bunch of? Oh, yeah, I did actually. Give me a second, fellas.
All right.
Give me a second. Let me just dig them out real quick.
I can tell you what I didn't get.
Let's go over that.
I went into I told you the spot I had 25-cent bin.
Right.
So I was going through and I found the Squadron Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Squadron Supreme. I think Hyperion was their leader. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he was. But I remember back in the day there was Squadron Supreme versus the Avengers, and they wiped the floor with the Avengers. That was back in the day. But I saw it was a 12 run. It was a 12 issue run. There was 4, 5, and 6 there. It's probably from the late 80s.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and grab them. I put them to the side, but I mean, I should have just grabbed them, But they were so beat up. But I'm gonna get them anyway.
Now, you brought Bloodshot today. That's a new one that came out today, independent. What made you decide to grab that?
Oh, bro, like I said earlier, we was like, when I went to talk to the guy about the comic, he said, "Well, they've got a movie coming out next early in the year." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna grab this, and hopefully the movie will be a success."
Right. Now, one thing that happened a couple of weeks ago in regards to that movie, the writer tweeted a picture of Bloodshot number 37 from Volume 1.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, that book spiked. Everybody on eBay was scrambling to buy it and shit like that. I found that book in a dollar bin a long time ago. That's the first appearance of one of Bloodshot's villains. I can't recall the name, but that book is going to be significant to the movie. Number 37. Found that in those 25-cent or dollar bins. Pluck it.
Right.
Word up.
Yeah. So my thing is, go ahead, D. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go back this weekend and go through everything. Like I said, I didn't have enough time, but next week I have some ammo.
That's what's up. So, all right, let's see those books, Russ.
Okay, so I go to the Spider's Web. That's my spot.
Whoa. Don't ever give up your sources, bro.
Oh, hey.
Because other niggas don't went in there and fucking take all your shit.
I just won't tell them where it's at them.
Between us, man.
My bad. All right.
You went to a shop in the Bronx.
Yeah. Actually, it's in well, now I'm not gonna say where it's at. But it's a real dope spot. The guys are great in there. They got me on file. So, and like if I call them and I want something pulled and they got it, they'll do it, throw it in my stash, But as soon as you walk through the door, they got a table to the right, and then it's all dollar bins. Okay. And then they have a dollar bin, then they got 50% offs, but these are like graphic novels, hardcover books. Sometimes they did have an action figure in there, and I didn't get it because I didn't need it, I didn't want it. But so this is one. This is one of them right here. This is Age of X-Men Alpha #1.
Nice.
Oh, dope.
Okay, I was like, wow, the artwork looks different, and it's a #1.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that one. I'm trying to line it up with the.
Okay.
Then, which I've never seen, them title the X-Men as Marvelous.
Marvelous X-Men. Nice.
The Marvelous X-Men, Age of
X-Men.
Yeah, Age of X-Men. Yeah.
Oh, okay. X-Men. Yeah.
Look at my man with the talk about changing it up
With the goatee.
Goatee. He grows hair on his metal.
Oh shit, that's Colossus with a goatee.
Yeah. I didn't know you grow hair on his metal.
Yeah. What is that? What is that? Pewter? It looks like a mustache made out of pewter and shit.
Yeah.
Look at this one. It's got a 9-pointer.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that I was like, wow, okay, I'll take that. Man, these motherfuckers. All right, now let me then we have let's see, of course. Shit. All right, so I was able to find 2 first, and then I found one today of these right here.
Wow.
X Universe.
X Universe, yeah. Age of Apocalypse after Xavier.
Nice.
$1, #1 and 2.
Nice.
And then with the graphic, that print is just.
I like the print.
Oh, is that like a metallic?
Yeah, yes, sir. It's like it's a metallic.
That's
Yeah.
dope. That's
And then never heard of this guy. This is an image right here. Well, no, I guess it's a crew. #1 Phantom Force.
Oh, okay.
They look pretty ill.
Like a Rob Liefeld or some shit on the art right there. That looks
Is it Rob?
Rob used to do all that pointy.
Yeah,
shit.
Rob no Rob Liefeld, but
okay. Oh yeah.
it's yeah. So let me see. Created by the legendary Jack King Kirby.
Wow.
And then when I saw these just for the covers alone, Dark Horse, 2 #1s. Yeah, these are 2 #1s of Avatar.
Okay. A couple. Was that a variant?
Yeah, I believe this is called a To Tay's Path or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 different.
This one is ill though. This one I'm like really feeling that cover.
Yeah.
That's tight. I like that.
Nice, man.
The new Avatar movie is going to be coming soon too.
And so I guess that's what makes that cool because
Right.
comic to movie is always. And then this one's cool. This one right here. That I showed on I hit you guys on the WhatsApp is Turok #1.
Yeah.
And so that is Nintendo 64 Turok?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turok came out with that game too. Yeah, Turok is another one, like I was saying with that bloodshot.
And then he had another game where he was like a mercenary. Where it was short. It was real dope game. I think it was on the 3. It was on the PS3. And then this one right here was in the. I guess this is a of course this is a #1 trapped in the world he never made. Howard the Duck with the Spider-Man appearance, I believe.
Dope. And you got the dollar bin, huh? That's dope, man.
In the dollar bin, yeah, bro. And
Good shit.
yeah. And then of course these I always get every time I go. They had a gang of these, and this is my last showing right here of all these Hulks.
The Devil Hulk. Okay.
Okay, that's that one.
Oh wow, look at that cover.
Oh shit! I was about to say, I just saw that was the True Believers, but if that was the original, that was the first appearance of the Immortal Hulk. That would have been like a
oh yeah, man.
And then you got right there. That's the first appearance of Professor Hulk.
Huh?
Nice.
Number 370. I got a couple of those original.
Nice. Oh, and this one is ill too. This cover.
Red Hulk. Hulk.
You got the General Ross Hulk, right?
General Ross.
True Believers are dope. They reprint all those originals.
Joe Fix It. That you guys were talking about that with the Gray Hulk.
Yeah.
Mr. Fix It.
Got that one.
Fix It.
And then
Good True Believers.
What is that? The Other Hawks? Okay. Yeah, you got some good, and this is all dollar bin too.
Come on, man, for $1, you know, and the cover prices.
Yeah, those are $1.
Yeah,
Those are always $1, even brand new.
Oh, True Believers is always $1.
And I know. I think I showed you this one, ready. That you have the original of this one here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the. No, I don't have that one.
Oh, okay. I did separation anxiety.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
So listen, I mean, okay, yeah. As far as the value, yeah, but for me, I'm a collector that I don't really buy for value. I buy to collect and to keep, and then to pass it on down when it's time. I mean, like in our last discussion, I think in our first show, the first podcast through, you know, about how these comics to me, D, is like when we were going like in the 90s and even when we were younger in the 70s and 80s, those are the books that today you're like, wow, wow, I have a number one of or I have like the 1 through 4 of Wolverine. Mm-hmm. Those a while back were like $30 a piece or whatever. I don't know. But that's to me. Now it's hard because they make so many different variations of the same thing. You know, it's kind of like a supply and demand to where if you have somebody really wants, that's the value in it.
Exactly.
Whereas back in the day, right, it was like, yo, this comic is 40 years old, man. You know, like, and it's got value because you kept it up, you kept it tight in the plastic. Yeah. As a kid, you were a maniatico about, yo, I got to keep my comics tight, you know, and, you know, like that one, man, that I had that I'll never forget, man. I want to share a tragic story real quick. I had just came home from the liquor store when the liquor store had the comic book racks, and I just bought on the cover. It was Vision getting it in with Colossus on the cover. I mean, they were in each other's chest, and I was at my sister's house, and you know how people need to test the pen if it works. And what did she test it on?
Oh no!
It got it in too.
Oh no!
Who in the fuck tests a pen?
I just wanted to shoot her in the face, bro. At that point right there, I wanted her to die.
Yeah. Split second, it was like clothesline
on the cover of an X-Men. Yo, who does that? So yeah, it was just, but it's still a beautiful thing. Collecting still feels great. I just get a rush. It's like, you know, as producers, DJs, or guys just like to make beats. When you go and you find a record that you know there's gonna be something on there,
right? That
ain't nobody thought about flipping and bouncing and chopping up. It's the same with the dollar bins, man. So big up to those to where they just you can't put sometimes. And I know Reddy and even D, you getting back into it, that you're gonna have that feeling that you cannot believe that somebody actually put that in a dollar bin. But
yeah, sometimes you find stuff, man. That's what's the beauty of it, you know. I found that first appearance of Miles Morales in a dollar bin not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's $100 book.
That's
but that's the thing about these dollar bins, you know. You got to go through. You got to know certain key issues. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, just because a comic book is old doesn't mean it's valuable. You got something that's significant needs to have happened within the issue, or you know what I mean?
First appearance, things of that nature, crossovers,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's where, you know, having studying the game and knowing these issues and reading these books, and having a good working knowledge of key books comes into play when you're digging through these books. But now you got apps and shit out there also that help you out, that list all these different keys throughout the years. So you know you can search information that you don't know about. There's a lot out there. I use that shit every day. I'm in a dollar bin. And
what key collector you mentioned already that it's like a search engine or
key collector. Key collector is a amazing app. It's a dope app that lists all the different significant comic books from like day one. Thousands and thousands and thousands of different titles, listing all the significant books, not any bullshit fodder issues and things like that. They've sifted through and listed nothing but the
they did all the work for you.
Issues.
Get that and of course what you're into. The type of read you like to get into. If you're into the gore, if you're into the great writing,
anything. Anything in
So,
is great. Big up to that whole app, Key Collector, Nick. I'm not paid by them or anything, but I use the app every day, and I support and endorse that shit 100%, man. And respect.
And also that CLZ Comics too, right? Where you
CLZ, I use that. I'm a paid subscriber to all these apps. I bought the full versions. You know what I'm saying? Key Collector app only charges $2 a month for the full version. They also have a free version also that just doesn't give you all the features, but for $2 a month, it's so good.
Because
$2. I mean, damn, I go to a dollar bin and look up something and figure out that it's worth way more than that. I make way more than $2 a month off of dollar bin digging. So it pays myself daily.
Reddy, you shared a picture with me on the WhatsApp.
Right.
I remember last week I was talking about that run called The Path that CrossGen failed with.
Exactly.
Did you grab that, or is it still there in the dollar bin?
It's still in the bin. I didn't grab it because it was like the 5th issue.
I know.
What I'm saying?
But you should just grab that for me, bro, because I'm 1 through 4 right now. 1 through 4 right now. They have 19.
You had 1 through 4?
I had the prequel. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I didn't know that. I would have definitely copped that.
I need to pull those out. I got them in a box somewhere. I got to pull those out.
When I go back, I'm gonna try to find it again. When I come across it again, I'll pluck it. Say no more.
Okay, cool. Yeah, when I saw that,
that's what made me.
I only need 14 more.
Yeah, when I saw it, I would have never have even recognized it.
Yeah.
Through all my digging, had you not mentioned it those nights ago. When I saw it, I was like, oh shit, this is what D was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I had to show you that. But yeah, this is what I plucked out of the dollar bin this week.
Oh, nice stuff.
Just run through that right quick. I just want to start with this Spider-Man Mutant Agenda.
Oh, okay.
I found the whole run, issues 0 through 3, 0, 1, 2, and 3 of Spider-Man's Mutant Agenda.
Okay.
But what's significant about this series was it was accompanied by a comic strip that came out, in the newspaper every day.
Oh, okay.
So the strip continued the story that happened in the comic. So you
put that on WhatsApp. You had that on WhatsApp today, right? You showed us. Or was it yesterday?
Right.
That was the amazing part about the find of this was the fact that somebody also had clipped every single newspaper clipping. I put them in here, but I'll show you. I'll just take them out right quick. Just to show.
How many of them is there?
You got clips for a buck too?
This was just sitting inside of the bottom of a loose bag inside of issue 0.
Oh my God.
72
clips.
Newspaper clippings. Yeah. All of them. The whole series. All the regular. These are all the tie-ins.
Yeah.
For the Mutant Agenda.
Oh my God.
All of it.
And that came together with the comics. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good grab.
Somebody had actually clipped all these. I don't even know what I can look on the back and figure out probably what city this newspaper is from.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't done that. Well, what is it?
788.
788 area code. Oh, man, yeah.
No, I can't be because the first.
No, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, hold on. No. What am I? Yeah, I don't know.
Right, you can do some investigating.
Yeah. It's a trip, though. I'll tell you what, that doesn't usually happen.
No.
And be it as it may that this is a worthless series money-wise, I still think this is a significant find.
Oh, hell yeah. With the clips? Yeah, definitely.
With the clips. Because I don't think anybody can say that set or that collection could come accompanied with that.
Oh, my God.
Bro, you put that down nicely, Russ. What was that?
Whew. Fuck.
All over there killing it?
Miller High Life, Champagne.
Okay.
Oh, the champagne bear. That's one of the
I had
best
a
beers
12
of all
pack
time.
for $8. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you get a buy.
Also found this one,
You're gonna buy it. What do you want from me?
Spider-Man number 57. Now this is a gatefold. I had to buy this only because
Oh, that's so dope. That was $1.
gatefold. Spider-Man is locked down.
Hijo de la chingada.
I had to get that shit.
That is so dope. Just the cover alone.
Yeah, man.
For $1.
That's why I love the dollar. We need to get
Dollar bins.
comic book trap house dollar bin shirts, man. Let's get some dollar bin shirts going.
You can't front on shit like that. Also found this one right here. This is a hardcover also. This
Ooh.
thick
Okay.
man. I got a book right here.
I should have done
Spider-Man Unmasked.
50% off a little better.
$1.
I should have went through that shit, boy.
Hardbound cover. This
Hardcover.
$1.
That's beautiful, bro.
For $1. That's
And along the lines of the metallic joint that you found,
Yeah.
I found a couple of nice metallic joints too.
oh man. And that was $1.
Is
Look at that village.
Vision? Is that Vision?
Yeah.
And he's got the gem too, right?
See the gem popping off his forehead. That shit's crazy.
That was $1, bro.
$1. $1.
Fuck.
That shit is dope.
Nothing like a dollar bin, bro.
And Doctor Strange number 50 was kind of shiny too.
Oh, holographic.
Yeah.
Damn,
Green, baby.
He got the
Is
truck
that a
driver
first print? Is that
mustache.
original print? That looks like a 90s cover.
Yeah,
Is
these
that-
are all
What
original.
is that?
These are all original first prints.
Bro, he got that 70s porno mustache on.
Now, something that I really looked out of. Oh, yeah, you look like the magician Tom Selleck and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, this really had me open right here, though. Oh man,
Robotech.
Robotech was one of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid, man. And this is Booby
Ahead
Trap.
of its time,
Booby
as
Trap
always.
was the title of the first episode of the Macross saga, the first part of that whole series. And this is a super rare fucking book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I found it for $1.
$1, bro.
Very super rare book. And also another copy of Robotech number
Robotech,
1,
yeah.
Wildstorm.
That was like the Gundams, man, when he was really, I mean, you know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love Robotech.
All that comes from Macross. You know, Robotech was the name that took on when it came to America, but before that was Macross, the Macross saga and all that. Good.
Yeah, I'm hip. I used to watch it before I walked to school, bro.
That was one of my favorite things ever, especially when it comes to other joints like.
Oh, it's another one. You know,
Come on, son. Defender.
Ultron #1.
Yeah.
$1. Found these joints.
Ay.
Anime classics from the 80s that we used to love.
Yeah.
70s fucking animes. Now this I ain't gonna lie, this was the biggest, dopest dollar find of the week right here.
You see?
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
The
Number
final
8.
fate of Flash.
Yeah, man. This is the death of the Flash. This was in a fucking dollar bin.
What?
Crisis on Infinite Earths number 8 was in a dollar bin.
Did you look that up? What was it? What's
Oh, this is definitely got a little value on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is what's so dope. Why I'm so happy about finding this is, you know, that they're coming out on TV. The Crisis on Infinite Earths is about to happen.
Oh yeah,
through all these shows, through Arrow and the Flash and the
that
Legions of Tomorrow and Supergirl, all that shit is coming together. They're about to do Crisis on Infinite Earths on TV in December.
You're about to get that bump.
So, man, it's just dope to have found one of the classics of the 12-issue run. I got a few of #1. That's you can find that everywhere, but you don't find Death of Flash. I'm trying to find issue #9, which is the Death of Supergirl. So both of those together is gonna be a dope little find. But for $1, and it was in fantastic condition too.
Yeah, bro, it's going for a few pennies on eBay right now.
Look at that.
Oh,
$1.
that's hard. That cover.
Oh man.
I'm not, I don't collect G.I. Joe, but I love the action figures and I love the TV show from back in the day when I was a kid. And Snake Eyes, come on, that's a dope ass cover. Look at all those.
That is a dope. And today that's #5, bro. They had 1 through 4 clean of those. The G.I. Joe for $1.
Yeah, that's clean right there. I mean, that was a cover by, man.
Yeah, they're covered by
Straight up. This right here though, it's kind of hard right here.
2099, brother. Tomorrow, another 80 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, they're coming back in November with the new 2099 series. 2099 is coming back. You know, they did X-Men 29. They did 2099 with everybody back in the 90s, man. Everybody. So it's coming back this November. It was good to find the World of Tomorrow for $1. That's
cover.
That's got a little heat to it. Little heat.
I need to start traveling throughout the Bronx and just go to dollar
right here.
shopping. Just dollar shopping.
Unlimited access. This is
crossover DC Marvel.
Yeah, this is the Access is the character. Access is the character who crosses between DC and Marvel. He's the one shared character between DC and Marvel, and he crosses over between both.
Okay,
come on.
They got a bunch of issues where he crosses dimensions and has dealings with both sides of the world. Spidey, fucking Wonder Woman, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So,
yeah.
And, there's another volume of Access where Superman fights Venom. I got that. I got that too. It's crazy. Don't sleep on the comic books. Edward Scissorhands #1.
Oh shit!
You've got that in a dollar bin, bro.
Yeah, man.
That artwork.
I don't have any business with an Edward Scissorhands comic book, but
No,
I love that movie back in the day. That was a dope movie.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
all of that.
Why would
nice too.
Why would I just add it for nostalgic reasons?
It's got the castle in the background, the old castle.
Come on, son.
Get some prices back there and there somewhere.
That's for nostalgic reasons. Why not just have this? I'll put this.
Come on. Yeah.
Now, y'all remember I was telling you about this movie, Trees, about the big ass structures that come down and teabag the earth. Remember that? Found the second issue to that.
Ooh.
Okay.
Found the second issue. So now I got 1 and 2. I want to read that series definitely. So it was good to find that. So now I don't have to skip around and shit if I find them in luck. The last one, I don't collect this at all. I've heard of it. This is probably just the most worthless buy of the entire round. But I bought Chew number 37.
Okay.
But I bought it.
Buy that? What made you cop that, bro?
Because
is there a signature on there?
Yes, it's signed with a certificate of authenticity by John Lane.
And that was $1 bin?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta grab. You gotta grab that.
Come on, I'll take a signed issue of anything.
Sometimes I think these guys don't even know what they're stuffing in there, nor do they care probably.
Yeah, that's why I love
the guys that work there snatching all this shit.
The particular bin that I go to is not in a comic book store at all. It's in a different type of store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that are stuffing this shit in the bin are not comic speculators. They're not comic readers. They're not comic fans. They don't give a fuck. So that's why I'm able to find
you got a good spot
in there.
You got a good spot.
You know what I'm saying?
Good spot, yeah.
That's what it's about. But yo, man, I think we should go ahead and round this up.
Yes.
I really appreciate y'all coming through, my brothers, man. You know, the comic book trap house gods. That's how we do.
Ready. I got one more I'd like to share real quick.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. This is, bro, something that it's amazing. Where I used to work, this guy would come and say, you know, God bless, God bless. Oh, God bless. Thank you. Thank you. So he would hand out these little leaflets, these mini comic books.
Yeah.
Good reads, actually. And then one day he came through and gave me a comic book of this one. It's called The Gift. Just the cover alone to me. And now I'm looking on the back. It's called Crusader Comics.
I've heard of them.
Almost out there. Okay. They have some ill titles here. And this one in particular has to do with a female that tries to commit suicide, and then the dudes save her and then turn her to Lord, like turn her around. Just saying, you know what? Don't give yourself to the devil, give yourself to the Lord and all that. But I just felt like it was a fantastic read. It's real deep because it deals with a lot of things people are going through in this day and age with you know, suicidal thoughts and tendencies and things of that nature. And so this book has a lot to do with that. And the illustrations are actually pretty clean. As you can see, it's got that 70s feel to it with with the characters and the two characters that jump in after her. Is like here's, as you can see, she's here, and then she just says, "I'm out," and she dies off the. Sorry, but there we go.
Oh shit!
She dies off the pier
right there,
and they jump in right after her and save her, and
okay,
and they take us from there. But I just wanted to throw this in there as you know, don't sleep on that.
Right.
It's
like you were saying, it don't always have to be all action, back to blood, just as long as the writing is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the point gets across that might do some good for somebody who's in a bad way. You know,
and it doesn't always have to be Marvel or DC or Image or something like that. It can come from anywhere, just like that.
From anywhere. The gift, and to me, this comic book is an actual gift because the read is fantastic, and again, it's by the Crusaders, y'all. So
Crusader comic.
I wanted to share that. Yes,
I'll look out for it.
Yeah, for real, man. We gotta put that in the archives, man. Big up to that, man. Respect to the Crusader. That's dope, man. So let's keep buying shit like that. Let's keep reading. Let's keep coming up with shit to suggest to these people out here, man. And, you know, let's keep just being someone to rely on for the real shit.
Yes, man, and big up to the show's creator, man, Reddy C, man. Comic Trash House again. It's an honor to share, thoughts and visuals with you guys, and let's keep it coming because this is great.
It's only gonna get better. Man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And I can't wait for next week's thoughts on movies and characters because I'm gonna send you some ideas, and I'll send you. A couple.
Yeah. Let's keep that part rolling, man.
Oh yeah. We gotta break into this movie industry, man. We gotta.
And Reddy, man. When you off screen, man, you gotta give me that program that you.
Oh man,
I can come up with some chaps too, man.
Amazing, man.
For real, bro. I need that program.
The shit don't stop.
Yeah, that's right.
It don't stop, son.
Oh man,
that's how we do.
Oh man.
So we just gotta send a real quick shout out to everybody. Smiley.
Juicy Smollett, what's up?
Juicy Smollett, yeah.
Old Smiley.
There you go. Blowout.
He's like, man, this outfit is kind of
curly blow. Oh man, yeah. Big up, R.I.P.
With the wrinkles and.
Yeah, I had to find, a more up to date, And of course, baby girl.
Now's the fucking time.
I like that switchery right there. I like that. I like that switchery.
Wow, yeah, that is outstanding. Outstanding.
I hope she wears that hat too.
Yeah, I got to.
Nino Lou.
Maybe just braid the hair and get the dookie cable. Dookie braid.
Can't forget about the God.
Yeah. Making my way downtown. We need to end it with that, y'all. We need to end it with that.
All right, y'all. That's it, man. That's it. Before we get arrested,
scroll over a little bit. I want to see the dog, bro. There you go.
It's just
that ain't right, man.
All right, my brothers.
All right, we out, man. We'll be back soon, man. You can look it out. Don't forget, hit that goddamn subscribe button down there in the corner. I should always be saying that. We need to say that throughout the shows. Hit the subscribe button. Share that shit. Whatever, man. We just be having a good time, man. We're out of here. We'll see y'all soon.
God bless everybody out there. Great show. Mr. Cool. That's right. That's how we do. Comic Book Trap House, baby.
Oh man. All right, fellas. Peace, man. Oh my God.
Now I want if I could fall into the sky.
Oh man! All right, I got.
Time would pass me by. Like 1,000 miles by.
And that's it. That's it, folks. God bless
Peace.
Comic Book Trap House.
Peace,
We out of here.
Hey.
Yeah, bugging, man. I'm out of here. I'm gonna make me a drink, man. Peace.
All right.